In a previous video, I mentioned that at one point we would convert all of our measurements from pixels to rems. So we could leave percentages, that's just fine. But we want to convert our pixels, our absolutes, to a relative rems. So I have my font size set to 16, and then anywhere in the styles where I might be using pixels, I have converted to rems. Now, what you're likely going to come up with is that you're going to have to deal with an integer and then fractional digits, the digits to the right of your decimal point. And I would say a precision of 3 decimal places to the right would be fine. Probably more than accurate enough. Now, in cases where you are trying to divide something into thirds, I would probably push that precision to 4 places. So as an example, if we had 33 and then we wanted, if we wanted 33%, well, that would still give us 1% left over, so it would actually be best to do something like this, 33.333. So we would have a precision of 4 fractional digits to the right of our decimal point. Now that's when you need to be very, very precise. Okay, so we should be fine for the most part with 3 fractional digits for our precision. So let me go ahead and undo. And again, I just went through all of the styles and I changed all of the pixels to rem. So what's really nice is if we save, let's just take a quick look. I'll just do an update. And here is our layout. Okay. And let's go back and we're going to change our font size. All right, so let's say we reduce this by what, 25%. So we'll go down to 12 pixels for our font size, which should adjust all of our other units by 25%, I believe. So let's go ahead and save. And let's just do an update. And we now see that our interface is about a quarter less than it was. And let's just run through and just see how everything still relates. And it looks like everything lays out just fine. It's just everything is scaled down. Let's go ahead and just try at 50%. So we'll make this 8. Okay, so we're literally making our interface 50%, our layout 50% of what we started with. So let's go ahead and do our update. And let's just take a look overall. And the layout still looks pretty good. Now, the only thing that's happening is in a previous video when we talked about the strategies for text image replacement or image text replacement, I changed our header graphic to that, a graphic. Otherwise this would have scaled had we left our actual live font on here. But now this is a graphic, but we can fix this. So I'm going to go back and set this to 12 pixels again and save, and then I'm just going to get a visual of changing my headline. So if we change this by 25%, then I would probably want to change my image by 25%. So let's go back and let's just take a look at how we can do this. So we're going to find our header, and inside of our header is our image. So I'm going to target the image element inside of header. So we're going to have header, image, and then we're going to tell our image to be 25% less of its size. So 75%. So let's go ahead and find header, and let's just go right after header and target header, then target image. And we will set the width of our image to 75%. And let's go ahead and save. And let's see if I got it right. So let's refresh. And now our headline is 25% of the size that it was. Okay. Now I could probably make it larger, but that's easy. All I have to do is go back, and instead of 75%, let's try 85%. And we'll save. And let's go ahead and update. And there's our image at 85% of its original size. Okay, which is perfectly fine. And if we take a look, the rest of the layout still looks good. All right. Okay, so using rems, or creating what is going to be our root M, or our font size that we are setting, and then using that root size to scale all of the elements in our interface, in our layout.